Hello to you all. My name is Drew Kreeger, and Dale Kreeger was to me always simply Pappy. I'm sad to not be able to join you all today in person as we commemorate and celebrate Pappy's life, but I still wanted to offer some words to honor my Pappy. I'll share with you a letter which I wrote to him after learning of his passing just a few days ago. Dear Pappy, they asked me last night if I wanted to speak to you, and I respectfully declined. You weren't really conscious, and we both know that our goodbyes had been said months ago. You also won't receive this letter per se, but you are now in a place where all is known and illuminated, so I trust that somehow it will be communicated to you. Pappy, I love you very much, and I will miss you greatly. For as long as I've known you, you have always been an example of godly dignity to me. You feared the Lord, and I always recognized how you sought to lead your family towards the Savior you loved. I always cherished the peaceful minutes before Christmas celebrations when you would delicately search for the crease in the golden wrapping paper, withdrawing the worn Bible, and then, as if almost by heart, reading through the story of Jesus' birth. Sometimes you would quiz us to make sure we were paying attention, so I always made sure to listen in for the little details, hoping to make you proud by answering one of your questions correctly. You had a special way of sharing your faith with us, which I admire very much, and will strive to share with my own family. It was also easy to see how you loved Mama, and that you cherished her as your bride with every new day. You supported her and took pleasure when she was happy. I hope that I can do the same with my bride as consistently and as wholeheartedly as you did with Mama. I will always remember your sneaky little winks which you would shoot at me from across a room, which made me feel special and certain that I alone had your favor. I used to think that I was the only recipient of such signs of your affection, but knowing your character, I am now sure that you found unique ways to share your gentle love with each of your children, your grandchildren, your friends, and acquaintances. Even when you were ill and exhausted, you never complained to me, and always had the energy to inquire about my life and my passions. I always deeply appreciated that, Pappy, and loved sharing my interests with you. On one such occasion last year, after spending a few hours together, I was beginning to get ready to leave you, and before saying goodbye, you asked me with a clever smile on your face how to say goodbye in German. Thinking quickly, I chose the word which I assumed you might have already heard somewhere, and told you, Auf Wiedersehen. You smiled, telling me with your eyes that you did indeed remember the word from school, or from an old movie, or from a business trip to Berlin. I explained to you how, when directly translated from German to English, Auf Wiedersehen means until next time. This made the smile on your face grow. That's right, you breathed and nodded. Until next time. I gave you a hug, said goodbye, and as I left your room, you raised your clenched right hand into the sign which I knew meant I love you, and you whispered once again, with the same great, peacefully content smile on your face, Auf Wiedersehen. I will cherish this goodbye with you like no other, Pappy. I will miss you greatly, but I trust in faith that you are in the Master's house, and that you are happy and whole, and that there will again be a next time when we will share stories, laughter, and love as never before. Until then, I will strive to carry on in the proud legacy of the Kreeger name, and will continue on in the traditions of faith, love, strength, and discipleship which you exemplified to our family. Until then, I hope that you can join in fully in the heavenly celebration, being filled with praise for our Savior and our God. Until then, I will look forward to the next time when we will sit together and worship our Creator in heaven with our entire beings. I'm very much looking forward to that day, Pappy. Until then, I love you very, very much. Auf Wiedersehen, Pappy.